Hi guys, it's Melon or Melon B, and I'm here to make a quick wrap-up video for the month of January. I know I'm a little late, but I thought I might as well do it. So for this video, for my future videos, I hope to do one every month. I'm just gonna show you what stuff I completed that month, or the previous month, and then what I'm going to be working on the coming month. Although February is pretty short, and since I'm a little late already, I don't know how much stuff I'll get done for the next video, but I'll show you what I have for January. The first one is called the Lamont hats. I think that's how you pronounce it. This one does have a link, I believe. I will put them below. It looks like this. Of course, I made it for my son, Rohan, and it is very cute. It does fit him. It does cover his ears, which was my main goal. But unfortunately, he doesn't like the style very much. So it will be going to the donation bin or donation pile. But I do like this pattern a lot. I would give it a thumbs up for sure. That's the first hat. The second hat, I was digging through my stash of patterns and books I have, and I found this. This is an old one from 2013. It's one you get from Michaels. It's a free pamphlet. Like if you walk down the yarn aisle, I don't know if they still have it, but you were able to get free pamphlets like this to just take, as you buy yarn, ideally. And this has many patterns as you can see, but the one I made was this one, the cozy ear flap hat. Now, all I can say about this pattern is it is a thumbs down for sure. I would give it like a 2 out of 10, unfortunately. So for this pattern, what you do is first you make the ear flaps and then you connect them together as you cast on for like the bottom part of the hat, and then you work your way upwards. So the ear flaps are fine. That was the fine part. And what the issue was when you cast it on, like for the rest of the head, it was like immensely. It was so big because this is supposed to be an adult size, right? So even for me, it would have you do like 2 or 3 times the stitches you would need to make a hat. So it was just very bad. And when you did the for the decreases as well, it had you do like I think 2 rows of decreases, and that was it, which for a hat that doesn't really work out. So that pattern is, I said it was trash. I'm trying to post everything up on my Ravelry as well. So I kind of updated there as far as what I was doing and how we worked out. So again, not to bad mouth them or anything, but the pattern really just, I didn't try any of the other patterns on here, but from that one specifically, I would not recommend. Anyway, with my own knowledge, I worked it out, did the math, and got enough stitches so it can fit my son very well, which it does. And at the end, I didn't want a pom-pom, or he didn't want one, so I just did a little braid at the end here. For this yarn, it's not worsted weight. I think it's what is it called? The weight that goes above, not Aran, but the one that goes above worsted and above Aran. So it's like I guess bulky weight. Is that it? I used a bulky weight yarn. It was the puzzle. I know like last video I made, I used a puzzle yarn for like one of the cows I gifted. It was the leftovers from that. It turned out very well. It fits very well, and he likes this one. So for this one, since as you can see, it is kind of plain as far as the details, only the color changes on its own, And I tried to do like an R. I tried to embroider an R here for my son, for Rohan, so we can tell which is the front and which is the back. But it didn't look right, so I just took that off, and instead I just did like I put a little different color of yarn in the back, so we know that's the back, and then it's just easy to slip on anytime. So anyway, this one, what I came up with, thumbs up for that. He's wearing that a lot. It's been colder here already. The next one is called the Easy Cardigan, and for this one, they don't have a written pattern. I did find a video online, which is how I made it. This one is for a cousin. They're having a birthday in a week or so, and I'm going to be dropping off some gifts for her. She is wearing a size small, I believe, in kids. So I used a piece of clothing to like measure to make sure it's gonna fit just right, because Rohan is out of that clothes range, and I didn't have any other way to really gauge how big it is. Like I don't really do good with just flat out in a table of how long it should be or how big or wide. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It is adorable. It is so cute. It says it is a cardigan, but to be honest, with this stitch, Oh, and this is crochet, by the way. The other two items were knitted. This is adorable. So with this stitch is seed stitch, I guess in crochet, which is basically just one single crochet and one double crochet, and then just do that over and over. You do have to turn every round, which, you know, to make to make it, I guess, the pattern all throughout. But it is so cute. And again, this stitch is a little thick, so I would call it more of a jacket rather than like a cardigan. But I mean, it can definitely be for whatever you want to use it for. But again, so cute. And these were the only buttons I had that I thought fitted very well. I would definitely make this again. I'm kind of wanting to make something similar for my son. Obviously probably not with a collar, but something using this stitch, because it is very soft, very squishy, very warm. For me, it felt like it took forever to do, but at the same time, it went pretty quick. So it did kill my hand though, because I tried to kind of rush through it so I can get it done in time. But anyway, that one does have a video link. Like I said, I don't think it has a written pattern, and I will post it down below as well. Again, that was called an easy cardigan. So the next items are some very cute amigurumis I made for Valentine's Day. Again, my cousin's having a birthday soon. We're gonna go drop off gifts, so we're gonna drop off the little baskets for them as well. There's two cousins there. And these ones, I didn't write down the pattern because I really just browsed the internet for free amigurumi. I looked up free amigurumi keychain patterns just because I wanted to do something small size-wise, and I just found two. This is a little squid, I guess, a little octopus, and this is another. They're two different kinds, and I used some safety eyes for these. The only ones I do have so many safety eyes, but I tend not to use them for some reason. But for these ones, I opted to do that. And very cute and pretty quick too. We're gonna include those in the little Valentine's Day baskets for my cousins. And let me see, the last items I made. This one doesn't have a pattern at all. I just wanted to make some cowls for Rohan. He uses mine a lot of the time, or so far he's been using mine, which are kind of large on him, so it doesn't really cover his neck as it should. So I tried to make him a couple of different ones. This is the first one, and this is using scrap yarn. It is just a little bit of ribbing, stockinette, and then a little bit of ribbing at the top. This one was kind of tight, so he's not wearing this one. This one's gonna go to the donation bin as well. But again, just using scraps, I just made, you know, straps on it. So since that was kind of tight, I opted to do one just pure ribbing because it's so stretchy. This is what I came up with, more of a color blocking kind of thing. I made two of these. He's wearing one today, so he's at school right now. I can show you that one, but it's the same concept, just trying to use up all my little pieces of scrap yarn or skeins of yarn. There's the first one, and again, very stretchy, so it definitely fits over his head very easily, and then just kind of contracts back into his neck, which he's supposed to cover. He does like them, fortunately, so he's been using those. Those are all the items I finished this month, but the ones I'm working on next month, I only have one so far that I'm working on. This one I have started probably like last year sometime. I want to say maybe, I want to say December, but it probably was before December I started, and it's a work in progress. Where is it? I just had it too. Oh, and this one is called the Shapely Boyfriend Cardigan. I have made it once before, and it's been years ago though. I think I ended up donating that one because it just didn't fit very well. But this one, I opted to make it, you know, exactly my size and all that, so it fits well. So far so good, although like I said, it's taken a while for me to work on it just because a lot of stockinette, and I decided to take a little break to work on other stuff first. But now I'm planning to jump back into it. Again, this one is a free pattern as well. Again, it's called a Shapely Boyfriend Cardigan, I guess. This is what it looks like so far. So I already did divide for the arms, or I mean finished the top part, and then it's a top down sweater, as you can tell, and have started on the body. So I just need to work on that for a while. Then I'll pick up for the ribbing and all that, but this is what it looks like so far. The colors are very bright, I know. I picked them up one time when I went to I think it was Joann's, I think. And I was like walking by and I saw those two colors together and I was like, you know what? I'm not really into wearing bright colors, but I was like, those two colors for me at that moment were like, I gotta make something with that. So I picked enough yarn for a sweater up. So I'm making it now. I don't know if I'll be wearing it outside, but I will definitely be wearing it at home. And that's, like I said, that's the only one I have a work in progress at the moment. As far as other plans to make other stuff this month, not really. I think I finished all my Valentine stuff. I was playing with the idea of making some wall hangings or some decor, like room decor. Not specifically for Valentine's, but just in general for like, since like spring is coming, so something springy, something I can put up on the wall, etc., stuff like that. So I may play with that. I was also thinking of starting some cross stitch projects, maybe. Just gotta browse through what I have and see if I want to start any of them. But those are pretty much my plans for next month. If I'm done with a cardigan or at least make progress in it, to be honest, I'll probably be happy. I usually go through phases, so if I'm not doing something yarny, I usually focus on video games or cross stitch or something else like that. So we'll have to see. I think that's all for now, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will be back next month to show you what I finished and what I'm gonna be working on next. Bye.